Hey everyone, today I want to bring you a review of the November 2013 Starlooks subscription box. Are you unaware of what Starlooks is? Well, it's a brand of cosmetics, and through their subscription, their Starbox, you can receive products from their line for about 15 or 16, something like that, maybe 17 I think with tax it is, but the base price is like 15 a month, and you get to try only their cosmetics. Now, they do work with a I have to be honest, I'm sorry. They work with a company where they tell them what they want and their formulas and everything, and then that company puts their name on it. So, with all that out of the way, and some of their products are Rockstar products, other products, watched my past videos and you'll see that I was not impressed with some of their products, but given that, I still stay with them. And I'm going to show you what we got this month because it's pretty damn awesome. They did a great job this month and last month, so they might be getting back on my good side. We'll see. So, usually they send you a nice glossed card, I think it is. I believe it was always glossed. I always thought of it as hard, like kind of like this, like a little bit more. This month it's like on a piece of computer paper. Now, this is the image that we got, and I'm being quiet because I want you to soak it in. Alright, now that you've soaked that in, it's really bad. The gold and the red, not blended, looks fine if you're going for that standout color where you're not blending it together. But they kind of like half-assed either look. Whether it's they just didn't blend because they don't know how to blend, that's one. Or they were going for the unblended look, but then they tried to blend the top and it didn't go well. As you can see, like around here. So I don't know what they were doing, but this is awful, ladies. Please, please don't do this. This is what Starlooks, these little info cards, this is what not to do. That's why they give that to you, so you know what not to do. So this, don't do this. And if you're going to do the half gold, half red, unblended look, commit to it. Don't half-ass it like this. Commit to it. It's unblended, sharp edges. That's it. You don't half blend, half whatever, because then you look like you don't even know what you're trying to do. That's my opinion. If you like it, and you wear it, I don't judge you for it, but I judge a company who puts out stuff that looks like this. Ugh. Anyway. So this month it says the Starbox retail value is $72. I'll talk about that. Anyway, that's one of my pet peeves with Starlooks, is that they quote huge amounts of worth for their products. They're not worth that much, but they're definitely worth, this whole box I feel is worth the $15 you paid for it. So, I mean, you're getting your money worth either way. So the first thing is the Monaco 5-Shade Shadow Palette. Now, I've been displeased with their shadow palettes in the past, but I've learned how to use their shadow. Yeah, their shadow comes with a learning curve. A lot of their darker shadows have this, how do I describe it? This shiny coat on it. You can see it on the blue. You have to literally take your nail or a brush and scrape off the coating. Never heard of a company ever having a coating on their shadow, but Starlooks has it. So if you swatch it initially and you're not getting a lot of color payoff, it's probably because you haven't scratched the outer layer off. Sounds crazy. But once you do that, these shadows really performed well, and I loved how bold they were. It's so nice to see something finally from Starlooks that's bold and bright. You know, I'm just not a neutral girl, and I'm glad to finally see a little spiced up. Now, I do have their palette that they gave out last time, and that worked well except for the black. I didn't realize I had to scratch off the layer. I mean, I tried applying it wet, I tried applying it dry, I tried applying it with a primer, I tried everything, and it didn't work until I scratched off the layer. Ugh. Anyway, so we have a beautiful pearlescent like white, perfect for highlight. Then we have a darkened kind of dusty taupe, which is a good neutral, so you can still do your neutral looks with this palette. And I'm going to show you an eye look I did. Then we have this beautiful navy that's matte, and you would need to build this one up a little bit. But it does build up quite fast, and they're all easy to blend. Then you have this beautiful rich red, which you don't see very often, but it's really great. It's so pigmented. And then lastly, use my thumb. We have gold, which adds just the right amount of holiday shimmer. Now this whole palette, you can do the neutral look with the white and the taupe and the gold, You can do a bright, bold look with the navy and the red. You can use the navy as a liner. You can do your holiday looks with like the gold and the red, the gold and the white, the gold and the taupe, the gold and the blue, the red and the white. You know, you can do a lot of holiday looks with this. So this Monaco 5-shade eyeshadow palette, which they say is worth 41, I could see it being worth about 10. It's really good. I'm impressed, and it gets my thumbs up, and I was so happy to see this, and I have a feeling that this is going to get a lot of use from me from the holiday and beyond. What did you think? Did you think it was a little too bright? I know it's not everybody's comfort zone, especially when you see that red, you're like, I can imagine some people's faces. The next one we got is the Orion Infinity Pot Liner, and I had some choice words on their liner that they sent out last time, because I feel like it's a small size. But I still feel like it's a small size, but I don't hate it. And by the way, for my eye, and they also sent a brush. But what you call it? It's the 824 brush, the slanted eyeliner brush. Now I used this. I applied the Orion liner, and then I dabbed on a little bit of that gold from that palette and lined that on too. And you're gonna see that look, and I loved the way it came out. Now this Orion liner comes in a tiny little pot. It has a false bottom, so none of this is actual product. You don't get that much. You only get as much as that fits in the cap. So it's very little. Now you have your slanted brush liner, which they conveniently included, which I thought was nice, and it allows you to really use the product the way it was intended to, but you can use this as a shadow as well. I'm going to show you. So I got a little product on my slanted brush. As you can see, it really does give a good precision, but you can also use this to paint it on like this, and it does blend out quite nice. But once it's dry, and it's on the lid, it's not coming off, it's not budging. So you can use this as a liner or a shadow, and I feel like it pairs well with the navy. Sorry. I like it. Anyway, they also included, as a bonus surprise, we've included another staple for your makeup bag, an eye and lip pencil sharpener. What makeup lover wouldn't be happy to have one of these? You're no longer stuck without one. So it's always nice that they include that little extra. It's for the small kind of pencil, so if you have a larger kind of pencil, you won't be able to use this. But so a sharpener, like $1. The liner, the liner brush, you can get similar brushes from Elf and NYX for about $1 to $5, and then the Orion pot liner they say is worth $13. They say the slanted brush is worth $18. I don't know. I don't think so. I think this box is worth the $15 that is paid for it, and for that you do get your money's worth, and really did get a lot this month. So that gets they get my thumbs up this month. Good job. Very good job. Are you subscribed? Did you like this month? Am I being a little bit too praiseworthy? Did you not like some of the items? If you're not already aware, a little bit of a spoiler. Spoiler alert! December Starbucks contains a 15-shade Pro eyeshadow palette, a $99 value. This is your chance to treat a friend or a loved one with a gift that keeps on giving. And they give you the options that if you want, it's $15 per month plus shipping if you choose option 1. Option 2, you can 3 months, 6 months, yada 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 yada. And you can gift one box for your friend for $19. It's not bad. Or you can just get 1 month and then cancel. And that's $15. Do month by month, maybe. Anyway, so check them out. I'll leave a link below. They are the Starlooks Starbox. Thank you so much for watching. I will have swatches on my Instagram. I'm Recycled Stardust, and there's swatches to follow.